touch on three C's. They happen to be C's regarding this debate: the Commissioner, the charities, and the children. I warmly welcome the appointment of a domestic abuse commissioner. I think we've seen in a number of other areas how having someone like that can really put a clear single voice in Parliament that keeps us all on our toes. We've seen that with Social Mobility Commission, we've seen it with the Children's Commissioner, and I encourage the appointed designated officer to be fiercely independent. If she's doing her job correctly, then there may be times in the future where the government regret the fact that they appointed her, but that will only show that she's doing her job correctly and holding their feet to the fire. The second C is charities, and I think this is an area, and it's not the only area by any means, but this is one of the key areas where it's charities that have done much to aid our understanding of this, done so much to put this issue on the agenda, more really than any other sort of key institution in my judgment. And there are lots and lots of them. The particular one I wanted to highlight that's helping people in Wantage and Didcot, but across Oxfordshire and across a number of other counties, is Reducing the Risk, which has trained 1,100 domestic abuse champions who support people for an average of between 6 and 18 months to help them try and be safe in their own homes. And they've got a heavy emphasis on prevention. And we probably haven't heard enough about prevention in this debate this afternoon, although some members have mentioned it. And we need to always have prevention in our minds. The third is about the children. Now, again, I support the government in not having children within the definition as well, but I do think that children should be uppermost in our minds. There won't be children involved in every case, but as the member for Lewisham Deptford highlighted, they are experiencing, when they do experience domestic abuse around them, what contributes to toxic stress. This is right at the top of adverse childhood experiences. We know that some of those children will go on to become abusers. Some will go on to be the abused and recreate the relationships that they've seen at home. But for a far larger number, they will never escape the feeling they had of growing up in a home like that. And it will affect their education, it will affect their employment, it will affect their relationships, it will affect most aspects of their lives. So in supporting this bill today for what it does to the adults and how it will support them, I have firmly in my mind the fact it will be supporting the children as well.